Yay.
Love it.
Okay. So the time to beat is Laura's 14:07. Are you ready?
I heard that Brendan thought I was going to be the slowest, so now I feel pressure to be really quick.
So Jay's time is the longest at 24:07. So that's the cap. Don't do that long.
10 minutes longer.
Okay. Cool. 10 seconds.
Okay.
Shut up. That's loud.
3,
there we go.
2, 1, go.
How do you take your coffee?
Black.
When is your birthday?
May 19th, 1991.
What did you study in school?
Kinesiology and physiology.
Ooh. What is your favorite song right now?
Anything by Morgan Wallen.
Ooh, I love him.
Yeah.
$3, Nike or Noble?
I'm gonna go with what Laura said, Lulu. But for shoes, Nike.
Awesome. What sports did you play when you were younger?
I played hockey growing up competitively. Rugby, field hockey. I played like kids baseball when I was like 6. I'm terrible.
You're very sporty spice.
I was a major conflict. So.
Oh. And who is your sports team?
You know what? I don't really have one. I guess you could say, the Marauders.
There we go.
I have to be a fan of the bastard.
What is your biggest strength?
Biggest strength. I would say I'm pretty organized. I keep my life together and Travis's, so double duty.
Wifely of you. What's your biggest weakness?
Biggest weakness. I stress about things that I shouldn't. I would say that I'm a worrier.
Me too. Overthinking.
Yeah.
What are your current health and fitness goals?
To avoid injury. That was actually my goal for this year. Last year I had a lot around learning new movements.
Mm-hmm.
I got all of them last year, and this year it's more about how can I keep training without hurting myself. So it's not necessarily PRs and stuff. It's like getting into the gym, moving, and being able to.
Yeah. It's always interesting to hear what the coach's goals are as opposed to, what the usual members' goals are, right?
Fair. Yeah, because a lot of us probably have a bit of a routine in place now. So it's more about, I think we go through an evolution of goals.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. What is one thing that you had to learn the hard way?
Ooh, I thought about this one. Filling up my car when the fuel is low. I ran out of gas in my electric vehicle and then my battery died and I had to get towed. It was really embarrassing.
I heard with an electric vehicle that's the worst thing that you could do. So I guess you'll never do that again.
Because to get towed to the dealership so that they can recharge your battery. So, really embarrassing.
Lesson learned. How did you find out about Outlaw?
Trav went there first. So he moved to Grimsby before I did, and he was going to Outlaw. I thought he was crazy. And then I joined the gym within a month of moving to Stony Creek. So.
And now you're both crazy.
Now we're both crazy.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, to teleport.
Ooh.
I hate travel. I hate the process of getting from point A to point B. I wish I could just close my eyes and end up in the exact.
That would be nice. Yeah, especially at the airport and stuff, just get there.
Oh, for sure. Airport. Yourself.
You can't say Travis. Who is your favorite coach at Outlaw?
The cop-out answer is that I do think that every coach has their own strengths. But right now, I would probably say Brendan, because the rest of us all learned the same way, and he has a different way of teaching things. So,
he does. His classes are always so different and interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree. Thank you for the different answer. What is your WWF walkout song?
Oh, what is the Britney Spears song that starts with "It's Britney, bitch"?
It's Britney, bitch. Give me more. That's the one. What toppings do you put on your hamburger / cheeseburger?
Ooh, everything except for mustard and relish. I think they're
okay.
pickles, lettuce, ketchup, onions, cheese.
The works.
The works.
Nice. What is one vice you wish you could give up?
Oh, my phone, Instagram.
Right?
Way too much screen time.
Yeah, I agree. What's your favorite lift/movement at the gym?
Power cleans.
Nice. And what's your least favorite?
Overhead squats, which I heard Brendan's favorite. Now I'm concerned for his sanity.
You're gonna have some one-on-one training after this.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Being 40, which is daunting.
Some of us are even closer.
I have no idea. I just hope I'm happy.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Finish this sentence. If I'm not at CrossFit, you can find me.
Cuddling my dog on the couch, likely.
Say your phone or your dog?
My dog.
Oh, I thought you said your phone, and I was like, you really should give up that vice. Okay, hot question. If you had a boat, what would you name it?
Okay, I will never have a boat because I actually really don't like boats.
So you have no answer for this one.
I have no answer, just because I'll never own a boat.
Okay, we'll call it the Travis.
Okay, sounds good.
What's one thing people don't know about you?
Ooh. Oh, here's a loaded one. I found my dad on Ancestry.com.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah.
We need to hear more about that later.
He's
That's
great, though.
interesting.
Very
If you were stranded on a desert island, what are 3 things that you would want with you?
Travis. He would keep me sane.
Aw.
Sunscreen. I don't really like the heat. I don't do well in the sun.
Me neither.
What else? Food? Pizza?
Food, that would be nice. Water, shelter. Can you tell me about your first CrossFit WOD?
Yes. So I probably did baseline first, but the first workout that I remember was called the long one.
Okay.
And it had like crazy long run. And it felt like a million push-ups and pull-ups, which I was doing ring rows. And Jay was doing my like intro.
Okay, yeah.
And so he gave me scaling options because I couldn't do pull-ups. And so I was scaling to ring rows and push-ups. And I ended up doing so many reps that weekend I just had T-Rex arms. Like I couldn't put my hair up. And so I remember texting Jay like 4 days later and saying like, hey, I don't know if this is normal, but I can't extend my arms.
You broke me.
And we should have scaled differently, but it's gotten much better since that day.
It's more fun now. I like it when I have T-Rex arms. What is your favorite TV show?
Ooh, currently we just finished Yellowstone. So that's probably my favorite like current show, but of all time, I've probably seen Gilmore Girls like 6 to 8 times.
Oh my God,
So
those are my favorite shows.
that's my comfort show.
It is. Nothing like super dramatic happens. So if you're like home alone, you can put it on the background.
And you can put on a random episode.
Exactly. How do you start your day?
How do I start my day? I usually call my dog to come and cuddle in bed with me for a little bit longer, and then get up, eat breakfast, go to the gym almost right away.
Get it done.
Yeah,
And what time do you go to bed?
like 9:30.
Me too.
Yeah, super lame. That started in the last 6 months to a year.
It's like lame, but I love it. I'm like, oh, time for bed. My
I don't know what else
favorite
I would do at night. I might as well go to sleep.
day. What was the last book that you read?
Ooh, The Guest List.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm. What is inspiring you right now?
Ooh, I knew this one was coming. I didn't even think about it. Honestly, like seeing people, how they've evolved from lockdown to lockdown and like how they survived. So I think like thinking about how people got through the first lockdown, it was super tough. And then you see people on your team that were able to find a routine finally on this lockdown. And I had a really hard time with the last lockdown. So really just anyone that was able to kind of keep up their goals, and survive the last lockdown and coming out of it even stronger. I would say that's pretty inspiring.
No, I agree. That's a good one. And if you won $1 million, what would you do with it?
I would probably pay down part of my mortgage and then invest. Maybe I feel like investing is like the smart financial thing to do. I'd probably give it to Travis and tell him to do something
That's
with
so
it.
nice. I keep hoping someone will be like, big party.
Yeah, that would be fun. Maybe a trip. I would go on a trip for sure.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Now, what is your signature dish? I hope that you cook.
I do cook. I don't know if I have a signature though. Like we
Wait,
just kind of cook
I heard
everything.
that you bake. You bake, I heard.
Okay, so I do
Change it
bake.
around. I heard you bake. What's your signature baking dish?
Maybe butter tarts.
Ooh.
Butter tarts. My family like bakes those a lot. But yeah, pretty much anything baking. I just like trying new recipes,
Nice.
cooking or baking. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
What is a food that you love?
ooh, fish tacos from 50 pesos in Burlington.
where?
50 pesos in
Ooh.
Burlington. You have to try them. They're my
I'm gonna
favorite.
look it up.
Yeah.
A food that you hate.
Watermelon or any really watery fruits.
Yeah. I don't like melons either.
Oh,
Gross.
gross.
Is the glass half full or is it half empty?
I would love to be the person that could say it's half full, and I try to be the person that finds it half full, but there are days where it's half empty. So
Yeah,
probably depends
Really
on the day.
depends. If you are having a bad day, what do you do to cheer yourself up?
Usually work out. So I would say the gym is probably a good start. And if not, I feel like a nice hot shower. Just a good day to turn your day, or a good way to turn your day around.
Yeah, I agree. Pump up some tunes.
Yeah, staying in the shower.
Yeah, get it clean. What did you have for breakfast today?
I had for breakfast today. Overnight oats. That's been my kick right now. I'm a creature of habit. I go through phases.
Easy peasy.
Mm-hmm.
What's the title of your autobiography?
Oh, probably something like, I can stress about that.
I like
I feel like
that
I
one.
always just
I have overthought that. What is
Yeah.
your go-to lunch?
Typically leftovers. So we usually prep 2 different meals on Sundays and then just kind of alternate those for a few days.
That's a good idea. And then you don't get sick of the same thing.
Yeah.
Finish this sentence. If you want to get on my good side, blank.
Ooh. Bring food.
Gotcha.
I'm much happier when fed.
Me too. I get hangry real bad. Impromptu partner WOD. Who's your first pick of anyone at the gym?
Oh, it'd be Trav. I love doing
Aw.
first one.
So cute.
He usually bails on me though.
What is in your gym bag?
Ooh. Grips, skipping rope, shoes, knee sleeves, clips, tape, arrowroot cookies. Those are my go-to snack right now. Gum usually. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Probably
The important
10
stuff. Chalk.
Chalk fair. I don't bring my own chalk. I just steal the gyps.
Oh yeah, I've got the little bag one. What is the most adventurous thing you've done?
Ooh. When we Trav and I went to Nicaragua and we did a 2-day hike overnight on a volcano. That was pretty cool. We
That
camped
sounds
at the top.
awesome.
Yeah, it was super cool.
You'll have to share some pictures in the group. I like that.
Yeah, we're the worst for pictures. We don't really take many, but I might have.
Okay, let me know if you find any. What is the dumbest way that you've injured yourself?
I closed the hatchback of a car on my face.
Ooh.
I cut open the bridge of my nose. Depth perception is just not a thing.
Was anyone there to watch?
Travis.
Of
Yeah.
course.
And his friends. So I had to go. The worst was I had to go to the doctor and actually get it looked.
Let me explain what happened. What's your lucky number?
16.
What's your favorite kind of apple?
Honeycrisp. There's no other answer.
That's everyone's answer. What are your nicknames?
Honestly, I don't really have. Trav calls me Greg. My last name was
Okay.
McGregor. He called me Greg. Other than that, like usually just Britt. I hate Brittany. It's really formal. But yeah, no
Okay.
real nicknames.
If you had a warning label, what would it say?
I feel like Trav would have an answer for this. Honestly, probably something like grumpy when hungry,
I was just
or
thinking that angry when hungry.
overthinking.
Who will have the shortest time answering my questions?
Travis, because I don't know if I have faith that you're ever going to get him to answer these questions.
Well, I'm getting him scheduled in. Who's going to have the longest time?
Okay, I don't think it's possible to lose to that.
I mean, we're like almost done. So like if you take another 10 minutes, we'll have a problem. What is on your travel bucket list?
Ooh, honestly, anywhere right now. I would love to go anywhere. We want to do Africa, like East Africa. I'd like to go back to Asia. We did Vietnam, but maybe like Thailand.
Oh, wow. You guys have traveled all around. I love that.
Yeah, we love to travel. We're like big into backpack travel.
Oh, I
Staying
love
like
that.
eating amazing food.
What is a movie that everyone loves but you hate?
Ooh. Oh, this is hard. I do not love like the National Lampoon movies. I think just because I didn't watch them as a kid, as an adult, I just don't find them.
You're not into it?
No, not a fan.
Okay. What are your tips and tricks for staying healthy and active while traveling? Lots of hikes?
So we don't really work out when we travel at all. Trav and I are very budget travelers. So we like walk everywhere. So we typically backpack.
Okay.
So we just like walk to everything and try to plan like outdoor activities as much as possible. But we don't really go to gyms or anything to work out. We're pretty much
walking
about
around,
the
that's
life.
just like a smart idea too. And then you can see everything and you're also getting like your steps in. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, like sometimes it's nice to just give yourself a week or two off, and
Yeah,
it'll be fine when you come back. Like it's okay to travel. It's okay to eat a little bit differently for that time. Just get back into the habit when you come back.
exactly. No, I love that. What is your death row last meal?
Fish tacos from
There.
You know what? I'd probably get 2 orders.
I mean, if it's your
I love
last meal, just like keep them coming. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
I think the whole idea that you can look at life negatively, but if you make a conscious effort to look for the positive in situations, that will start to become the norm for you. So like you can consciously make an effort to find positive, and then that will become your natural state.
I agree. The more you think positively, be positive.
Yeah.
What's on your pizza?
Ooh, pineapple, tomatoes, bacon, and goat cheese.
Ooh, that's an interesting combination.
Very random.
It is a little random. I'm gonna have to try that. What is your signature drink?
Bubbly. I'm very lame. I really like cherry bubbly.
Is that the Michael Bublé?
Yeah.
Okay.
We drink a lot of sparkling water in our house. Neither one of us are really drinkers.
What was your first car?
A Toyota Corolla that I leased.
Nice. Awesome. If you had to be on a reality show, which one would it be?
Ooh. Maybe like Amazing Race or something.
Ooh.
Something that I got to control.
That would be a
But
fun
I couldn't do this because we would not survive the adventure together.
Yeah, I'm like not my best self on travel day. So that would be like the worst one for me. What do you like most about coaching?
So I started coaching because I didn't find my old job to be like very fulfilling from a people standpoint. So I think it's really cool to see people come in and like find find their confidence. So whether it's like a new mom or someone that's never really gotten into fitness, it's just so cool to be a part of someone starting that journey and to see the progress they make over time. You just get really invested. It's one thing to be like excited about your own goals. It's another thing to see other people execute theirs.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your number one tip for new members at the gym?
I would say just show up and like, don't be too hard on yourself. A lot of people come in and expect to be really good at everything, but they've never done it before. So
it takes time, right? Yeah. Years later, you're still working at it, right? Yeah. What's your secret talent?
Oh, I'm not talented. I have no cool talent. I can bake, I guess. Like, we'll go with that.
Okay. Last question. Who's next?
Who's next? Nick. I feel like he's
Nick. I know him and Travis.
Pause.
2027. You did it. I'm so proud of you. I knew you could, and I knew the J would be the longest. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to have my questions.
Thanks for calling.
No problem. I'll see you around.
Okay, bye.
Bye.